Good morning. Time now is 11:04. Digital weather now, weather forecast. A couple things that we're talking about today, January 1st, first day of 2019, but where we left off with weather 2018, that's essentially carried over to 2019. No big changes with the flip of the calendar. We're in the low to mid 70s already this morning, 11 o'clock. Actually, technically, these temperatures taken about 10:49, 10:53. So mid-morning temperatures already well above where we should be this time of year for afternoon highs. We began the day, if you maybe slept in like many did earlier today, in the mid to upper 60s. That's closer, if not already warmer than where we should be in the afternoon. We're continuing to warm pretty quickly, even with the cloud cover in place. So high temperatures today nearing records, upper 70s, lower 80s, certainly possible. We could break today's record high temperature this afternoon between 1:30 and 3 or so. Regardless, it's going to be warm and already a little bit muggy out there, and in a sense, you can almost see the moisture. Taking you outside with the WTOC Savannah Hilton Head International Airport sky cam. In this camera shot, there's a little bit more sunshine, not too cloudy at the moment there in West Chatham. But as we go over to the WTOC Beaufort Memorial sky cam, there is a little bit more cloud cover. So it kind of varies across the region. Some folks seeing more sun, some seeing more clouds, but the trend is for there to be more sunshine going into the afternoon. Certainly enough to help send temperatures skyrocketing to near 80. And I can show you that in the hour-by-hour forecast. For example, let's bring out that running forecast for the folks that are seizing the opportunity, burning off some calories, maybe that New Year resolution, the jogging and the running outlook. It's not too bad, but it is warm, it is muggy. It's not that wintertime chill that runners tend to enjoy, 40s, 50s. We're going to be in the 70s, nearing 80 this afternoon. Now, if you're an evening runner, we will cool down temperatures in the 60s pretty quickly after sunset. All right, let's see what's going on with everyone. Margaret, hello to you. Margaret says, is there anyone out there? I'm watching, I'm listening, I'm reading. Looks like you have some other fellow viewers out there as well. Sandra, let's see, says they will be on shortly. Thank you for kind of filling Margaret in about how these weather nows tend to work. Sandra, thank you for that. And Stephanie, very happy new year to you. All right, I want to, now that we've kind of talked about temperatures today and talked about sky conditions and just the afternoon forecast, I want to broaden out the picture here and let you know what is going on. Basically, we have a stalled out sort of almost like a cold front, but not really having much of a push behind it. It's not really moving that much. So, it's just kind of a little boundary, a little ripple in the atmosphere that's causing air to rise and condense, form clouds. Think back to the water cycle here. And we're seeing some showers, a lot of clouds here through the Appalachians into the Mid-South, the Gulf Coast. And occasionally new little ripples of energy are kind of moving up and along this and enhancing rain just to our north and northwest. So that drive to Atlanta could be a little wet, especially from Macon, Warner, Robins, 75 at 16 up into Atlanta, where they're seeing rain right now. We talked a little bit about that earlier this morning on the news at daybreak, and that's still what we're seeing now. So as we go through the day, we're just going to have to watch it a little bit. The overall rain chance remains fairly isolated today, but certainly cannot rule out an isolated shower, maybe a thunder shower, especially later this afternoon and this evening. Happy New Year, Judy. Thank you for watching. Again, everyone joining the conversation. What we're going to do now is talk about this afternoon, this evening's forecast, specifically in regards to clouds, where it's going to be cloudiest, and rain, who has the greatest chance of one of those quick isolated showers later today. Kicking it off now, 11 o'clock, maybe some fog offshore, mostly cloudy to partly cloudy, some sunshine as we showed you on sky cams a few moments ago. Right now, so the forecast model, the computer behind me doing a pretty good job nailing down the forecast, so I have decent faith in it going through the New Year's Day afternoon. And notice by 5, 6, 7, we bring some of those isolated showers, Statesboro, Candler, Jenkins counties, Emmanuel County, Vidalia, Lyons, Toombs County, over to Hampton County, Allendale County, maybe Effingham County, Jasper, Beaufort County. Clouds a little bit thicker here north of I-16 away from the coast, and it's here that we could have an isolated shower or two late afternoon, early evening. Nothing to write home about here, but that's the greatest chance of rain today, and we'll keep that rain chance going in this same area. Still 11 midnight, 1, 2 a.m. Scattered showers, probably still north of I-16, primarily north of the Savannah Metro late tonight, early Wednesday morning. And we're going to wake up tomorrow morning. I think tomorrow may be a little foggier once again, a little bit cloudier, so temperatures a little bit cooler with the isolated rain chance still sticking up mainly north of I-16, 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. All right, let's see who's joining now. Cassie, thank you for watching. In Kite, Georgia, appreciate the viewership. Tammy, Happy New Year to you. She is praying for some cooler weather, and she hopes it gets here soon. Well, now that we've talked about the clouds and the temperatures and the near-record warmth, let's bring you some cooler news. And I do have that. You're going to have to, be patient here, unfortunately. And it's really not that cold, but it's cooler than it is right now. In the 7-day forecast, we're going to break it out for you. Today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, pretty warm, warmer than it should be this time of year. Greatest rain chances Thursday and a Friday. We're going to have big breaks between showers, but we might have a couple rounds of rain. Final one moving through midday Friday, then chillier Friday afternoon, evening. Saturday, it's Sunday, Monday, gorgeous. Saturday, Sunday specifically, the weekend, maybe before everyone's really back into work and back into school in full force early next week. It's going to be gorgeous, perfect for taking down Christmas decorations, perfect for any sort of yard cleanup, perfect for anything outdoors. Chilly in the mornings, cool to mild in the afternoons, wall-to-wall sunshine, light breeze. It really is looking pretty special coming up this weekend. Hey there, Alan. Happy New Year. Terry. Richard says, Cutter, you should see the butcher knife fog in Texas near Corpus this morning. Not sure what butcher knife fog is, but I did see the video out of Texas with all the crazy fog and the car accidents, kind of a combination of the smoke left behind by all the major urban area fireworks and the dense fog combined. It's really nasty out there. And, we're going to have some of our own fog to deal with again tonight and early tomorrow. And on that note, Richard, actually that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and talk about the fog potential for the next couple of mornings, because this morning we dodged the bullet a little bit. We had some fog, but I do think that it returns to the forecast tonight into early tomorrow, then especially later Wednesday into early Thursday, and it could be quite dense. So this is a fog forecast. 11 o'clock this morning, obviously not too much going on out there. It's a little gray, a little hazy, but no real fog. But as we go into this evening, notice how it tries to creep back into the coastline islands. Late afternoon into the evening, fog may work its way back in from the nearshore waters onto the beaches and then the islands once we reach sunset and beyond especially. Tomorrow morning, this forecast model says that front is going to kind of edge into our northern areas, and everything south of it is going to remain soupy and pretty foggy. So I do think we have the potential for widespread fog, some of it becoming dense tomorrow morning, especially between 5 and 9 or 10 a.m. Here we are, 8 a.m. Visibility 1 mile or less. According to this data, it could change between now and then, tomorrow morning during that time frame. And then as we go into Wednesday afternoon, of course, we will burn that fog off. Islands may remain kind of foggy during the day with more of a south and southeasterly breeze, but then by tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, watch what happens once again. By 11:10 Wednesday evening, so this is a little more than 24 hours from now, the fog increases and becomes dense once again. It's not really going to break away from this kind of unsettled, cloudy, occasionally very foggy weather pattern until we get into Saturday and Sunday with that cold front finally pushing south of us. So this is the factor we're watching for you, as well as the increasing chance of Thursday and Friday rain. A brilliant weekend ahead. I want to remind you, you can get details on all aspects of the forecast in the WTOC weather app. We have that for you pulled up full screen right now. In fact, there is a video I recorded this morning talking about today's weather details. You have your radar. Maybe you're traveling up to Atlanta. Maybe, unfortunately, you couldn't spend Christmas proper and the New Year holiday with your family and friends, but you have the week off now. You drive up to North Georgia. You can track where it's raining if it's going to impact your route. Your hour-by-hour forecast, your 10-day, it's all available there in the weather app. There's that gorgeous weekend sunshine. And just a reminder that Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley is now in the house. It's 11:13, editing the forecast. He'll be talking about all of these same factors I was just informing you about, but with more updated information, wtoc.com. You can catch C News at noon. You can stream it in the app that we were just looking at, Roku, Amazon Fire, and of course on your TV. If we don't catch you at noon, have yourself an awesome rest of your New Year's Day, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning at 11.